Hey everybody, Tom Barnish, Chicago scene in Lincoln Park, and if you lived in the city at all, you've been to aliveOne over the years. Right here at Schubert in Halsted, it's almost a rite of passage to come here and hang out. They celebrate all things live music with a live music jukebox. It was like one of the first ones ever to do it. They're celebrating 25 years in Lincoln Park, which is a feat through the pandemic and just through life. 25 years for any bar. They celebrate all things live music, from the tapes they used to use to the CDs to the jukebox they have now. I'm going to talk to Dave, the owner of aliveOne, and about the name. I promise you it's not a Fish album. Nope. Not a Pearl Jam album either. I will get the scoop on the name and where they got it from, and the 25 years of anniversary celebrations that they're happening this Thursday for the big anniversary and fundraiser for Ukraine happening next week. The Chicago scene now here at aliveOne. Thought I'd get one more time here. Let's go in and say hi to Dave, shall we? All right, so I'm inside the hallowed halls here at aliveOne. I'm looking for my buddy Dave, who started this whole thing. Oh, and lo and behold, here he is. How you doing, Dave?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing well, and congratulations on 25 years of aliveOne. That's amazing, man.
Thank you so much. It's pretty humbling.
Yeah, I mean, you were kind of, the first to do what you're doing here all those years ago. As you were talking to me about the tapes that you have on the wall as an homage to how things started. You have a dead wall left of those tapes, but that's kind of how all this whole thing started back in the day, right?
Yeah, it did. We kind of started with like a live music bootleg concept. We sort of parlayed that into an all live jukebox. So everything in the jukebox was commercially released, but it was a live concert. So we were trying to give that live concert feel in a bar. So if you can't be at the show, this was the next best place to be. And that's kind of what the concept was, and aliveOne was born.
Yeah, I mean, I made a habit of coming here, going down to the blues clubs down the street, like Halsted Street still is an amazing spot, and this was one of the anchors for sure. And you're celebrating 25 years with a series of concerts with a band as the main ticket for the special event you have coming up in May. Talk about that.
Correct. So May 6th, we're actually having our 25th anniversary party. It is sort of an invite-only sort of thing. So in order to involve everybody, every Thursday in April, we are raffling off passes to the 25th anniversary party. We have a band that's featuring the members of Umphrey, McGee, as well as Jen Hartswick from the Trey Anastasio Band. So it should be a pretty epic night, and we wanted to give people a chance to come in and win tickets. Obviously, space is limited. I'd love to invite everybody, but
sure.
You only have a 25th anniversary party once. So yeah, every Thursday, we're also donating $1 to United Help Ukraine. For every drink that we sell, every drink we sell, we're donating $1. And
you're getting thrown off by the Pearl Jam in the background, like me right now. I get it.
Nice, dude. Yes, we're big Pearl Jam fans here. Absolutely. Eddie graced us with his presence one night, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, a lot of good things going on for the month of April, leading up to the 25th.
And then and beyond for sure in May and as summer rolls on. But for people who are watching this who might not have been here, or maybe haven't been here in a long time, it's been more than just what live music means to people. I mean, like you just were saying, you had Eddie Vedder roll in here, Kings of Leon have come in here. You've had bands come in here as the reputation grew over the years of a place where they can really let their hair down a little bit, because this is a place that really embraces live music.
Yeah, no, we've had some of those guys, those bands come through. I'm actually even more proud of some of the great musicians we've had play here. It's sort of become a hub for great young musicians honing their craft. We do a Thursday night residence band in the back. We've had a bunch through the years. We got Bonzo Squad now. Such super talented musicians who hone their craft here. It's a free show every Thursday. Some of the best young musicians in the city of Chicago. And then, they've most of them have gone on to a national tour. So we're really proud of that and proud of them. And that's been a huge part of our history and a huge part of sort of the live music aspect of aliveOne.
Right, and you see some of that history on the walls here of the bands that have graced the stage here. Bonzo Squad, you said, is part of this residency every Thursday for the private event. It all coincides, man, but what's the proudest moment you have of a bar like this? Because it's very unique, especially for people who, maybe have gone to college up the street and come down here and see something like this, what's the legacy outside of being here for 25 years?
I would say it's the staff. I think that's probably what we get our most compliments about. As great as the bar is, at least in my opinion, it's the staff that sort of makes things tick. And if you were here 25 years ago and you walked in today, it would be that same feel. And that's driven by the staff, and that's driven by the music. And the rest, it just works. But without them, and the community that's embraced us all these years, we wouldn't be here.
How often do you have live music throughout the week?
Wednesdays and Thursdays.
And then on the jukebox all the time?
Jukebox is live recorded shows, yep.
And for people who want more information about the bar or, history about it and following you on social medias, what's the best way for them to go about doing that?
Our website, aliveone.com, or our socials, which are all available there. Keep up with the events, and we do some really cool events here. We also have great comedy shows in the back room on Sundays, sometimes Fridays.
Oh, very cool.
So we kind of try to, keep eclectic things going on, different things going on in the back room during the week. The weekends are more of the dance parties, great DJs. So I think people through the years have really appreciated having this front bar and then having the back room, and it's sort of two different scenes in one stop. And another thing I'm really proud of is people would sometimes be like, I'm more of a backroom guy or a front room girl or vice versa.
Totally, yeah.
But they always liked both rooms. So you kind of would go back and forth throughout the night. And we kind of stumbled upon that. It really wasn't by design, but we found that really if you have two rooms that work together, it's really given us longevity as well. Private parties back there, so it's just a completely different scene, yet they flow together very well.
Yeah, those accidents tend to be some of the best things that make places like this so unique. So congratulations.
It's our first bar.
Yeah.
We've opened a bunch more, and there's something about your first one.
Yeah.
This is our baby, and so much history.
How did aliveOne get its name?
Yeah, a lot of people think it's from the Fish's live album, aliveOne, but it's not. It's from a little piece of a porcelain thing that was on a shelf at a bar that my partner and I went to in South Beach.
Florida, of all places.
Florida, yes. He lived there, and we were starting to put together the concept. And this place was the inspiration. It's this little place down an alley in South Beach where it was just Grateful Dead bootlegs and beer. And they had a little porcelain thing on the shelf, and it was three old guys in a boat, and it said "Waiting for a live one." So it hit us.
It's a fishing reference?
It's a fishing reference, not from the band Fish, but an actual we've got a live one here, like a
live one on the line.
On the line, exactly. So that's how we got the name, and it meshed really well with all live jukebox.
Well, congratulations on 25 years. Here's to 25 years more and continued success. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right, that's the Chicago scene here in Lincoln Park, TBARNAS at WGNTV.com. If you have a suggestion for the Chicago scene, that's tbarness at WGNTV.com. We'll see you.